You fool, I'm glad we got our independence. Can you imagine me British? Eating tea and dunking crumpers? Wait.
Oh, what do we get? What do we name ourselves?
Professor Dumbfuck.
Alright, we'll have to settle for... Oh no.
Mr. Dumbfuck. Do they have a profanity filter on that?
We'll find out.
Professor Dumbfuck.
How
I
about...
like it.
Okay, you think that's the keeper?
I approve.
Alright, let's see how the cutscene runs.
It's pronounced Dufuke.
Alright, so this is a work of fiction, by the way.
Just in case you couldn't figure that out. You detectives.
Oh, the cutscene's running well.
The cutscenes are all really good.
If anything happens to me,
And,
go and see this man. He should be able to help.
Oh, he's French. What? Who are these? What is that?
Why does he look like Bobby Fulbright?
It's like Bobby Fulbright with blonde hair instead of like brown spikes.
Oh! Look at those men!
The Pillar Men?
They're here.
It froze for me. I don't know if
Oh,
that's
shit.
just the stream or the
No,
cutscene.
that's impossible.
You see it now?
No, it's loading now. Hold on, maybe if I leave the call and come back. It's still loading.
Go without me. Quickly. Get going. Oh.
Do you want me to try on my end?
Oh yeah, now I see it. Ugh. Oh, he's dead?
Yeah, you didn't see the giant pillars came to life and chucked his car into a tree.
They were the Pillar Men. Look at those goofy little police cars. Who is that? Detective Hitler?
no, he's like a well-known Layton character. He's like the detective guy. You see that meaty hand in the tree? Like, the fucking dent?
Detective Hitler. On a dark and stormy night. I feel like that's the opening to a poem, but I can't figure out. But I can't remember which.
Oh, it doesn't like this. Hold on.
Look at that big handprint. I didn't see it before. Now I see it.
What the blazes?
Who's
How on earth did a
fucking manhand?
vehicle end
Ew!
on top of that?
Ew!
What? What's wrong?
Ew!
What's wrong? What?
He's like, if Gumshoe was like a Marvelous Misadventures of Flapjack character.
Why are you being mean to them? That's just how all Layton. People in the chat are demanding the Larry voice.
Blimey.
God damn it! You've made me a whore for the Larry voice, Carlos. You did this to me.
There is
All right.
one man I know
I'll
who
pick a
could get to the
character
bottom of
throughout
this.
somewhere throughout the playthrough, and I'll give him Larry. Oh wait, this has voice, doesn't it?
Not all of it.
Did
Oh,
you
okay.
say witches, Professor?
That's right. People in the Middle Ages very much believed in their existence. That is the reason why they had witch trials. Do you see?
Witch
Have a look.
trials?
That's a gun. Witches aren't real, but this gun is. Stay strapped, my boy.
Someone's trying to kill
in
Luke.
those days.
Ah.
Well, my boy, witch trials certainly existed, although nobody ever truly used magic.
You liar.
Witches were
Except
nothing
me.
more than superstition.
I use the magic for logic, my boy. How about, like, at some point through this playthrough, you pick one character and that character has the Larry voice?
All right.
Come on, Nick. Take a look.
Oh, I thought he was
I know
just,
you're
like,
excited, Maya.
entombed.
But can't a guy get a few last Z's in?
This
That's
is no
not
time to be sleeping.
his voice.
You won't win an
No, that-
initiative
it fits
score
him.
with that attitude.
No, but
This
that's
trip is
not,
just an exchange
Sam
for
Riegel?
courtesy of the League
Sam
of
Riegel, yeah.
Attorneys. I won't be
Well, this is
defending
before
the
Sam
court
Riegel was. Actually, no, it wasn't. It was just
Aw,
Dual
that's no
Destinies came out
fun.
earlier.
It's a callback to his old
You know
animation.
you're always at your best when working under pressure, but who can say how things would go over here?
I wish you wouldn't talk like that. You only jinx the whole thing.
We're going to Victorian England to win some witch trials. Oh! Looks like a Yu-Gi-Oh card.
It does look like a Yu-Gi-Oh card.
They call it verses, but don't they work together?
Maybe.
Why do they call it Layton versus Wright if they're buddies?
You don't know that they're buddies.
They're not gonna be enemies.
You don't know that. What if Layton just says "fuck you," right?
But Night Boy is like, but magic and witches and shit.
It's a bit unusual for this time of year, don't you think?
It's London. It always rains.
Does Layton just like unfund the magic? He's like, no, it's logic, you
But
idiots.
I believe it is easing awful little.
He's a fucking atheist. It's like actually,
is.
he's a redditor.
Professor Layton, the atheist.
Instead of hint points, he gets Reddit gold to like help him with puzzles and stuff.
I've never played a Layton game. I'm going in blind.
Okay.
Especially the lightning.
We'll be solving like because I don't. It's been a long time since I played this game, so we're gonna be solving like the puzzle parts together.
Oh, I hate puzzle
Of course
games.
not. I'm not a little kid, you know. It's just
I like
how
games like
flashes suddenly.
Phoenix
Just
Wright
by
that require
surprise.
like thinking and logic, but I don't like just like here's a Rubik's cube, solve the puzzle.
All right, here we go. You're Layton.
Oh, is that the hand I was dealt?
Yes.
I'll just try and mimic the like. Have a look. Then wait. Then let's wait a while for it to settle. Luke, I have just the thing to take your mind off it. Take a look on the bookshelf. Have a look.
The bookshelf? What's on the bookshelf?
The gun.
Oh no! You need to kill me, Luke, if you want to become a real gentleman.
This is a rite of passage. All Professor Layton's do this. The spirit will pass on to you. Shoot me and put on the hat, Luke.
This is your birthright, my boy.
You'll know when you find it. Do you recall our usual method of investigation?
Of course I do. Oh, it wasn't the voice. I'm a man.
I'm a boy. Ho ho, I expected as much. But not just to be sure, let's have a refresher.
Little boy, I'm 36 years old.
I always thought it was dumb that they would, like, have characters explain game mechanics. Just have, like, a narrator pop up.
Yeah. Isn't this a picture book? Wow, I wouldn't have expected you to take a picture book, Professor. Wait a second.
That's right, my boy. It's a porno mag.
Wow, thank you, Professor.
It's
I should-
pop-up, too.
I should have known you even have puzzles hidden in your porno mags.
That's right. Oh, why not see if you can solve this one?
I don't like where this RP's going. Naturally, after all, I'm your apprentice.
Yeah, I think we took that bit a little too far.
Alright, first puzzle.
What the hell is this?
A light witch and a dark witch are trying to fly back home to their castles. Each castle is colored to match each witch. Their way to home is connected by colorful paths of light. Touching one of these paths will cause all of that color to disappear. Help the witches find the right path to their respective castles by removing the
Okay.
unwanted paths. Here we go, okay. Schmoove.
We're smart boys. First
Say
try.
what you think of this.
Oh God, Luke, please.
Oh, let me do the next one too.
He keeps getting closer.
Both both witches managed to cross the colorful path and find their way home. Wonderful.
Well done, Luke.
That was a piece of cake. I can solve harder puzzles than that. Well, hold on, Luke. Relax.
I'm pleased to hear that, Luke. Now flip to the back page to see a special image of the witches.
In this week's edition. It was a charming little puzzle, though, like straight out of a fairy tale. Only the witches of Middle Ages were as jolly as the ones in this picture book.
Jolly isn't the word I'd use. Well, it looks as if the rain is about to stop. Shall we prepare to go home? Wait, this isn't their house? Where are they?
This is his office at the university he works at.
Why is just a child here with him?
He's his apprentice.
Oh, this is like a Bruce Wayne situation?
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, no one
But both of his
questions why
parents
he
are alive.
Like, no one questions why this, like, middle-aged man just has a child with him at all times.
But both of Luke's parents are alive, and Layton is good friends with his father.
Okay. And, they're like, yes, you've adopted our son.
Yes, go take our son on dangerous adventures.
Well, I mean, they probably trust him. Look
Yeah.
at him. He's got a trustworthy face. Look at that.
He has no eyes. He just has
looks like a
holes.
me.
Okay, Professor, now where did I put my umbrella?
Like, everyone else in this world has pretty normal faces, and then there's Layton.
Professor, I think we have a visitor. Honestly, everyone in the Layton games looks like a Flapjack character.
Yeah, like, Luke just looks like Flapjack with a newsboy.
Are you Knuckles?
You have a lot of nerve being alive. At this late hour, I can't say I've been expecting anybody.
I'll go and see who it is. Woman.
Oh, those are lady legs. Hello, lady.
Are you Mr. Herschel Layton? I'll spare you.
Shit, is that his name? Hershey
Yeah.
Layton?
Yeah, Herschel Layton.
Yes, indeed I am. My dear young lady, how may I be of assistance?
I have been asked to give you a letter. Please, could you read this?
A love letter?
Mm.
Oh, you shouldn't have. This letter, it's from Carmine. Carmine Falcone?
Carmine? Oh, we're gonna get whacked here. That's it. Carmine? Who's Carmine?
He was a student of mine a number of years ago, and if I recall correctly, he's now a detective. Or
Wow, a
was.
detective. About Carmine.
He died in a car, mine.
A Carmine accident.
No, like my car. Yes?
Well, I'm sorry.
It appears there may be a matter of some considerable importance within this letter.
Let's read it right away, Professor.
I kind of thought he read it already. Oh.
Dear Professor, it has been a long time. There
Carmine
so
is
much I would like
not
to tell you,
a French
but
name.
at present I do not have the time.
Sounds Italian.
Yeah, actually he does. And Carmine is an
My life is
Italian
in
name, that
danger.
makes more sense.
I am being chased by something terrifying, and I am not sure whether I can escape. It all started in a town called Labyrinthia, a mysterious town, one that you will not find on any map. I found myself there during the course of an investigation. While I was there, a series of unbelievable events occurred right before my eyes. I realized the town held a mysterious secret and decided to get to the bottom of it.
You know, as detectives do.
Mm-hmm.
Before I could, they found me.
Exodia.
I escaped from Labyrinthia with a young woman by the name of Espella. It was my
Oh,
belief
she's totally
that
not a
she
witch.
told me the
Espella.
secret of that town. It is not me they are pursuing, it is Espella. As such, I am asking you to help her. Labyrinthia hides an
Giga
ominous
Chad
mystery.
dying for like the first thing we see him do is
Is die.
dying for a beautiful woman.
This is one puzzle that appears to
This
be beyond
absolute
my powers to
mega
solve.
Chad.
I apologize for imposing on you in this way. Your faithful student, Carmine Accidenti.
car accident.
Car accident.
That's his fucking. You know the fucking Ace Attorney people got their hands on it.
Yeah, this is not an original Layton character. This is an Ace Attorney edition.
What a stupid name.
Well, I never. He changed his name after he died?
But Professor.
Am I right in assuming that you are the Espella of whom Carmine is referring?
Yes, yes I am.
Tell me, what on earth happened?
I'm afraid I'm not entirely sure. It seemed as if we were being chased relentlessly. They caught up with us and we were attacked. As a result, Carmine was injured.
I see, I'm sorry to hear that. Injured? Isn't he like mega dead?
He bravely did his best to ensure that I escaped safely. I beg you, please help him. Please help that brave man.
Wait, he's alive?
What a oh, mega Chad.
Like, you're legally obligated to clap him if he survives this lady.
Wait, we don't know her age.
Yeah, true. Maybe not legally obligated.
You don't say morally.
You mustn't worry about him, Espella. Knowing Carmine as I do, I'm sure he'll be alright.
As I do, he's never been mentioned before.
Ever since I've known him, he's never died.
That is true.
More importantly, at the moment, I'm frankly more concerned with your safety, Espella.
You're concerned about me?
According to this letter, the one they're after is you.
Get out.
Are you certain that you're alright? You weren't injured at all?
Me? No, I'm fine, really.
Get out of here, you're endangering my sweet baby boy Luke.
My little baby boy, little baby man.
Little baby.
I think Luke's like 10.
Look at him, he's concerned. Look at that face.
Baby.
I think you'd better take a rest, even if just for a little while. Please, think nothing of it. Although, if it's alright with you, I'd like to hear a little more about what happened. We won't be able to protect you without a clearer understanding of the circumstances. Frankly, I don't think we'll be able to protect you anyway.
Fucking witches, man.
It is my belief that you are in quite considerable danger.
He says with a
But it's
smile.
alright.
He says with a smile.
But that's alright, I'm a harmless middle-aged man, and this is my young boy assistant.
We'll surely be able to save you.
Like, look at Layton. I can't believe that this man has ever hurt anyone in his life.
In terms of fighting, I think his lineup is he beat a elderly man in a sword fighting contest.
Yeah, that seems right.
Like a dying man.
Why is he challenging like a dude on his deathbed?
Vampires. Layton games are wild. He's like reverse Indiana Jones. Like, his whole thing is like weird events that he finds like a reason for. Well, for Indiana Jones, it's just real. Like, the Ark of the Covenant just is actually some horrifying artifact.
Yeah, but Layton like makes it less fun. He's like, this isn't magic, it's science.
My favorite game is when you find the Loch Ness Monster, like the actual Loch Ness Monster, and that's not even the central mystery.
Wait, so they were actual vampires?
Maybe.
But I thought Layton was like, no magic exists.
Well, play those games then and figure out.
And it is the duty of every gentleman to help a lady in trouble.
I sincerely thank you.
Now it would certainly appear that you are being pursued. We've established this like 3 times now. You're in danger. However, Carmine's letter referred to your pursuers as they. Could you tell me who they might be?
They are witches. Well, that's crazy, Professor. We just talked about this. What?
Fuck, did I just say? Witches don't exist.
Yes, witches, and they are truly terrifying. Carmine did his best to protect me from them, but in the end, he was unable to escape.
So he's dead then.
They caught up with us. If they realize I'm here, then you two may also end up in danger. Good point. Perhaps
Yeah, see you later then.
it would have been better if I hadn't come here.
You're quite right. Bye.
Oh, what was that? Yeah, you want me to stay?
You mustn't worry yourself. Everything is going to be alright. For us, Slam.
Really? Don't worry, Luke. Another case solved. In this game, we just mind our business.
You have my word. We'll be on our guard.
The Layton games, if Layton just minded his own business.
It's just like, I've had a quite comfortable night. That's it.
What do you mean? What do you mean? The giant scarab beetle destroying some like river town?
What the hell happens in these games?
It's stuff.
Like, how can you say magic doesn't exist when half this shit's happening?
Don't worry about it. That's right. Nothing to worry about. The place is tightly locked up. That's witches won't be able to get past a locked door. Their one weakness. Thank you both.
They're like vampires. They need to be admitted entry, right? No.
They just explode the side of the house.
Espella, I'd like to inquire a little more, if I may.
Yes, of course.
The town you came from is called Labyrinthia, isn't it?
Yes, that's right.
That sounds awfully Greek for a Salem-themed town.
Espella, what's the matter? Oh. Well, we are in Labyrinthia now, aren't we? Huh? No, we're in London, in England. London? England? I'm sorry, but I don't understand. What? No.
What?
No, what? You mean you've never heard of England? Well, just that I've never come across a place by that name in Labyrinthia. Professor, she's fucking stupid.
I agree, Luke. I concur.
Espella, are you sure you're feeling alright?
No, Luke, I believe Espella really doesn't know. She hit her head. Espella, about this town of Labyrinthia. I'm afraid we've never heard of it either. If I may ask, where exactly is Labyrinthia?
It's,
In the labyrinth.
It's what? It's inside of you.
It's inside of all of us.
About Labyrinthia can be found in this book.
Anything.
It's an amazing design. I've never seen a book quite like it.
Espella, would you mind if we had a closer look?
Look.
Have a look.
Let's give it a little peek.
Let's see what my beady little Layton eyes see.
Oh no.
Oh no, the frames.
No.
Glowy book. Oh.
Okay, it's better.
The animation kind of reminds me of Ghibli.
Yeah, it does have that feel to it. Oh god. Why were the frames going down the further they looked at the books? I was looking at my specs.
The book is draining our frame.
The further you looked at the book, I saw my frames plummet the closer they got to it.
Things. It was as if the words were moving on the page.
No, Luke. It looked the same to me, too.
No, I'm fucked up too, Luke.
Look, there's a picture.
That must have been some strange tea we drank.
Labyrinthia, is it?
Are you sent me your special leaves, Professor?
Labyrinthia.
Oh no, that wasn't tea at all.
Oh no, Luke, my boy, you've doomed us.
How intriguing.
The buildings all look really old, don't they, Professor?
Indeed, Luke. I don't ever recall seeing this town before.
This is my hometown.
And this must also be where the witches pursuing you are from, is that right?
That's right.
Espella, what exactly is this book? It seems somewhat valuable.
This book is the Historia Labyrinthia. As I said just a moment ago, everything about Labyrinthia is written in this book. Everything, the entire story.
Why is that S capitalized?
Labyrinthia's story?
If it contains absolutely everything, then it must also include something about the witches.
Yes, it does. All about the witches, the events in the town, and the people living there. Everything that has happened in this town is written in the book. And not only that, but also everything that is going to happen.
Well, shit, we just need to read the book. We
There
don't
we
need to
go.
play this game.
Well, thank God. What'd you say?
Give me that book.
Give me that. We did. We took the book. The town of Labyrinthia, portrayed within the book entitled The Historia Labyrinthia, is an old town the likes of which the Professor and Luke have never seen. Isabella claims to be from this town.
You liar.
It's not a real rumble.
It's the rumble. It's the judge.
Certainly is very strange. First that letter from Carmina, and now this book.
Carmina? What the fuck?
They turned it from an Italian guy's name to a Russian lady's name.
Carmina?
But witches chasing after people? It's all a little hard to believe.
We have seen some shit, my boy.
Professor Layton just pulled a Minecraft villager.
Oh no.
It's certainly hard to believe, but I do find it fascinating.
It's scary.
That echoey voice.
Bird.
Oh,
Don't let it in. Don't let it in. Don't do it. It's a witch.
No, don't get away from it.
Don't do it. You allowed it entry, you fool.
Just a bird. God,
Oh,
the time
God.
warp.
Wait, they're opening like a black hole? We're getting swamped into Labyrinthia? Uh-oh. It's the Yu-Gi-Oh! Antagonist. Oh my god, she is a Millennium item! She is a Yu-Gi-Oh! Antagonist.
Explain this shit, Layton.
That before it disappears.
I thought he was about to
Explain
go.
this shit.
I thought he was gonna throw hands.
He just beats the shit out of the witch. Game over. Layton throws hands.
Wait!
Oh, I thought that would work. Wait. Oh.
Professor, what was that?
I don't know, but I'm making it pay for the repairs for my office.
Was a witch.
I thought you said witches didn't exist, you wish-washy bastard.
Bella's been
What zero puzzles do to a motherfucker? Professor.
Yes, that was careless of us. But to think they identified such remembrance.
Yeah, that was careless of us. Looks at the fucking hole in the side of the wall.
I promised to protect her.
Do you think that was
The
one of
animation
those
in the
witches that
background's
Estelle
pretty
was
smooth.
talking
Oh
about?
yeah, that's nice.
I can't say for sure, but it certainly looked that way.
The characters are smooth too.
Then what we just saw, was that magic?
I don't know. But something bizarre did indeed take place before our very eyes. Luke,
That's nothing new, apparently.
I'm going to go and search for a speller. While I'm gone, I'd like you to...
Professor, I'm going too. Even if you disagree, I'm coming along. After all, I am your apprentice.
Luke, you just watched that thing smash a hole through the wall. Like, you're going to die.
We could have died.
Okay, Luke.
You're 10
then
years
let's go.
old. But remember, update your will before we leave, as usual.
It's like a game mechanic, like update your will.
And you have to sign that I did not make you go to this place.
You need to have a parental guardian. Sign off on that.
We're going on a field trip. Get your permission slip signed.
Please let this be a normal case.
With the Layton?
No way. Oh. The witch broke into Professor Layton's study, snatched up Espella, and escaped into the night. Could the mysterious power she wields truly be witchcraft? It's like a Scooby-Doo villain.
It does seem like you're telling me that Layton goes into these Scooby-Doo situations and Scooby-Doo's them. That's not a vampire, it's just an old wrinkly dude.
Die!
No, I believe we're all set to go. They seem to be headed towards the Thames? Let's follow them and rescue Espella.
Right you are, Professor. To the Thames.
All the new characters were definitely written by the Ace Attorney team.
Yeah, with those names.
Car crash, or car accident, excuse me.
That's pretty.
That is... Man, his name is Carmine Accidenti.
We've lost them, Professor. They got away.
Yes, it would appear so. Well, case over. However, there may be someone who saw the witch carrying Espella.
Right, let's start asking people. Hey, look over there. Isn't that...
The witch? Oh!
You be Chemley, or Kemley.
He is so horrifying.
Why do you hate him?
He just looks so gross.
You be him, I'll be him.
He's like Gumshoe fused with Adolf Hitler.
Leave him alone.
This one really got me stumped.
Fish deep,
I'll do the same voice I did for,
Fish.
Yeah. I was gonna say for the commissioner in Ghost Trick.
That's also true.
I agree, sir. Total mystery.
Constable Barton, I don't want agreement, I want answers.
Yes, sir. Understood, sir.
Now that I look at him, he actually does look like the Ghost Trick police chief.
Yeah, you're right. He does kind of have the mustache. Inspector Kemley, and Constable Barton. I wonder what they're doing here.
They appear to be having a heated discussion about something. Perhaps it may even be a marital spat. Let's see what they have to say, Luke.
Good thinking, Professor.
I'm a gossip whore, after all. Hey, you there. This area is off limits. Only Scotland Yard personnel allowed here. Hang on. Oh, it's you, Layton. Never mind. What are you two doing here? It's been a while, Inspector Chumley.
Chumley?
Yeah. Chumley?
Chumley.
Inspector Chumley. Has there been some kind of incident? Well, more of an accident than an incident. Over there, a motor vehicle has been heavily damaged. You can just say car, we're not that British. A heavily damaged vehicle, you say? That sounds rather serious. But I doubt that a Scotland Yard inspector would be involved in something as mundane as a simple traffic accident. Is there perhaps something unusual about this particular incident? As always, you're quick to pick up on the finer points.
I should say there's something unusual. In fact, I've never seen nor heard of an accident as unusual as this one.
Why is he grooving as he talks? Pardon, will you leave the talking to me?
Yes, sir. Of course, sir.
An unusual accident? Unusual in what way, precisely? Don't go concerning yourself with it. It's the job of the police to solve this case. You never know, Inspector. I may just be able to help you solve it. What are you saying? Even I don't have all the facts yet. Clues aren't that easy to come by, you know.
Yeah, we've got nothing so far. In fact, I'm sure we could use helping hand.
Boy, Barton. I thought I told you I'll do all the talking.
Yes, sir. Understood, sir.
Just a moment. I've got it. Hey, Layton. What is it, Inspector? Fuck off.
He does like the finger thing, like, I don't know, could you like maybe solve this or something?
That is to say, if you're so keen on getting involved, why not go and have a look?
That was a sudden change of heart.
It was, Luke, but a welcome one, wouldn't you say? Very well, Inspector. I will take a look. The vehicle is just up ahead there, isn't it? Yes, it is. It's in the park just over there, if you know where I mean. I don't, actually.
The park is fairly big, so it's quite easy to lose your way. Professor, I think the unusual accident they were talking about...
Indeed. It could well have something to do with our own investigation. In fact, if two fucking weird things happened in London on the same night, I'd be more surprised. Let's go and take a look at the scene of the accident, Luke. We may find some clues.
Right you are, Professor.
When I hear back from them, I may just be able to make something of this case. With the backlog of cases I've got piled up, I have to take help where I can get it. Yeah, that's my excuse for depending on someone who's not a detective.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, that's the car accident they're talking about, huh? Big hand.
Professor, look there! There's a car up there!
This certainly is out of the ordinary. I've never seen anything quite like it.
Like Constable Barton said, it seemed extremely unusual.
Is that big handprint from when the statue clapped the car?
Get clapped by the statue?
I mean, how on earth could something like this happen?
We'll need to investigate this closely. Is he still in it, by the way? Where's car accident?
Where are you hiding?
Let's take a closer look at the car. He's gonna just look closer and there's a body in it. Holy shit!
What the fuck?
The more I see it, the stranger this looks. It's as if the car just flew up there. Certainly taken some damage. You don't think... Could the witches have done this?
It's certainly possible. It would appear the accident occurred only moments ago. Well, at this point it would be at least like 20 minutes. Wait, what's that mark on the car?
Excuse me, gentlemen. Yes, you too. Would you just stop right there? Oh no, it's Stickler. Oh, I'm afraid I'll have to ask you to leave.
I kinda liked your, like, may I take your hat, sir?
May I take
voice.
your hat, sir? This is the scene of an accident. We haven't finished investigating it yet. As you can no doubt see, it's all rather mysterious. We don't know yet. Not a safe place for spectators. I'm afraid I'll have to ask you both to move along.
That sentence just evolved into like...
I fucked it up, and I couldn't go back.
We're not spectators. We've been given permission from Inspector Chemley.
From Inspector, you say? So you're here officially then, are you? In what capacity, may I ask?
Well, not officially. As such, the name's Herschel Layton. I'm an archaeologist. Oh my god, he is Indiana Jones.
You're pulling my leg. You mean to tell me you're the famous Professor Layton? Now that you mention it, you certainly do resemble the good professor.
Of course he does. He is the professor.
I like that he frowns when he says that. So, Constable, if you don't mind, may we investigate a little closer?
I've been put in charge here, so I can't afford to be wrong about this. For all I know, you might just be impersonating Professor Layton.
Well, oh, come on.
If you're the real Professor Layton, then I'm sure you'll have no trouble solving this little ditty that I just happen to have here.
Oh god. He just pulls up Rubik's Cube out of his ass and says, here.
Solve this.
Sounds interesting. Let me see what you have.
Alright, take a look at this. Alright, here we go.
Oh, like dun dun dun.
The
dun,
local
dun,
police
dun,
force
dun,
is assisting a museum to increase its security. The card's torches allow them to spot anything up to 3 squares away. Do your best to not be seen and okay.
I feel like this is just trial and error. Well, we should probably just... Oh, it looks like you're doing pretty well. But I was gonna say we should just move a certain number of steps, like, back and forth, just to see what their rotation is.
Literally a god.
Yeah, sometimes just monkey braining it works.
Nips.
Tell me to show you my puzzle
Nips?
skills.
Oh, holy shit, that's it, you solved it! Judging by the so what did he carry? Like, did he just have a mini diorama of, like, this the puzzle? Judging by the way you
Join
solved
me in my mindscape.
that puzzle, there's no doubt that you must be the one and only Professor Layton. Of course, from the very start, I had a fairly good idea that was you, Professor.
From the very start, you seem to have your doubts, Constable.
Well, anyway, feel free to investigate. Fuck you guys.
I just wanted you to solve my puzzle.
It's really good. I worked hard on it. But there's one last thing.
Yes?
Later, when you've got a free moment, would you mind signing my helmet?
Are you sure that's allowed?
Come on, Luke. Let's take a look around before the constable changes his mind. Tell me, Luke, did you notice anything strange when we looked at the car? Well,
Anything strange?
hand.
Well, to be honest, the entire accident's pretty unusual.
well, yes, but if we're to suppose this accident occurred naturally, then there's one particular mark that should not be there.
A mark that shouldn't be there? Ah!
How's
Professor!
that not the first thing you noticed?
The handprint! There's a handprint on the bonnet!
I was like, what?
See, they're just making up words.
Well spotted, Luke.
But a handprint of that size is too big to be left by any normal person.
Indeed, it would almost appear to have been left by the hand of a giant.
That's a bit far-fetched.
Luke, did you
We're
not just
dealing
see?
with witches, my boy.
Luke, did you not see what we saw?
Well, Luke, let's look around a little more. Is there anything in this park that grabs your attention?
But Professor, from here I can't see anything strange other than that car.
In situations like this, we need to zoom in, Luke. Oh, I'm sorry, it's that medicated tea we took earlier. Ignore me.
And now we have to enhance.
Look at
Him.
this man.
Hey,
Look at his meaty thighs.
that statue's hand. It's about the same
That's
size.
Dionysus.
That's him. It's his true form.
It's about the same size as the handprint on the car. Do you think the car hit the hand when it crashed?
Fucking high-fived.
Look at those fucking calves on that statue. God damn.
Professor just chucks Luke at the statue. Have a look.
let's test your theory, Luke. That is a possibility, of course. However, a handprint on the car is a right handprint, Luke.
Right hand? What's that? But the statue's holding a spear in its right hand, which means that couldn't be where the handprint came from.
Quite right, my boy. And it would certainly appear that this is more than a simple traffic accident.
I wonder what could have happened if the handprint was made by that statue. Surely the statue couldn't have moved.
I'm positive there's some kind of secret behind this, and whatever it may be, we can be certain it is related to the witch that took Espella.
I think so too, Professor. How else could that kind of accident have occurred? If we investigate more closely, perhaps we'll find some clues.
No, Luke. First, we should head back to see the inspector.
Really? But all he seems to say is how unusual it seems.
Well, yes. However, there is one more subject about which I'd like to ask him.
Oh, what's that?
How he keeps his job despite being so stupid. Not what, my boy, but rather who? Who was in the car when it crashed?
Oh!
Ah! What if the statue's just like one of those robot men that like paint themselves silver and he's just really good at staying still?
He's just chilling. Back.
And as soon as we take our eyes off him, he just gets up and leaves.
Look at that dude, look at that guy. He's doing the stanky leg.
So what do you think? It's no simple accident, is it?
I'll bet this one's even surprised the great Professor Layton, hasn't it?
Without doubt, this is no ordinary accident. May I ask who the driver was? Or how? Does he have like the Phoenix Wright power of like just getting a headache despite getting like slammed against a light post?
He might. He very well might.
He wasn't seriously hurt. He's a real jammy dodger, that one. What the hell does that mean?
What did you call me?
I think that's a slur, Inspector Chumley.
You're gonna get canceled on Twitter, Chumley.
Chumley. In fact, we're about to take him into custody for questioning. Strictly private, I'm afraid. Inspector Chumley, there's something I'd like to know. What's that, then? The driver's name. Was it by any chance Carmine Accidenti? That's so dumb. That's so stupid. How'd you guess?
There's only one person.
Oh, the devil? Where did you get that information? Oh, well, you could just say a little bird told me. He's something of an unlucky yet lucky type. He's always getting himself into trouble only to miraculously escape unharmed. Oh my god, he is Phoenix. An acquaintance of yours, is he? He attended my lectures a few years back, an outstanding student. Is that so? Well, perhaps you should have lectured him on how to stay out of
I
trouble.
thought you were going to say you should have lectured him on how to not get into a car crash.
Well, I suppose that was written by the stars, that one. Car Accidente is his name.
He really only had one path in life.
We've had our eye on him for some time. He's a bit of a maverick, that detective. Oh, whoops. This isn't Chelmley's voice. Always sniffing out dangerous situations and poking his nose into trouble. That's what detectives are supposed to do. That's what makes them different than normal dudes. Unlucky isn't the half of it. I tell you, I wasn't supposed to find him involved. I was surprised to find him involved in this ruckus.
Professor, that means... This must be the incident in which Carmine was attacked.
Yes, it would seem so. What's this? Know something I don't, do you? Yes, quite many things, Inspector.
I've seen some shit tonight, Inspector.
I got attacked by a Yu-Gi-Oh monster. And I looked at some porno mags with my young son.
Not your son? Well, no, but... You know how it is.
No, but yes. Nothing at all, Inspector. I was hoping you might come up with something I could use. Never mind, now I've got that detective, I may be able to wring something from him.
I'd really like to know such an accident occurred.
I'm fucking high, detective.
Inspector, just one other question. Have you seen any witches lately? What's that? Someone else in the car? No, there's nothing to suggest that. Is that so? You bitch? Well, was there anything else unusual about the accident that you haven't mentioned? Anything else unusual? No, not as far as I'm aware.
Wait a minute, we did see those strange people in Halloween costumes.
Boy, Barton, like I said before, I'll do the talking.
Yes, Inspector. Sorry, Inspector.
These people in Halloween costumes, can you tell me anything about them? You're certainly persistent, Layton. To be honest with you, I don't think they had anything to do with it. I saw a group of them loitering around Tower Bridge. I decided to question them, but when I took my eyes off them for a second, they just disappeared. I wonder what in the blazes they were up to, wandering around dressed like that. When precisely was this? Just a moment ago, at the same time you went to the park.
Halloween costumes? Professor, could it be?
I see what you mean. It seems we may have a lead.
Thank you for your help, Inspector.
Now hold on, just what's this all about?
Well, we seem to have come to the right place, all right.
Yes, it would appear the witches attacked Espella and Carmine in the park. Before coming after Espella and abducting her from my office. Following that, they must have made their way from there to Tower Bridge.
We may still catch up with them if we hurry. Let's go.
Let's move them feetsies.
This is a lot of mysteries.
The professor's former student, Carmine Accidente, who gave Espella a letter for the professor, was involved in a car crash while they were being pursued by witches. What was he investigating in Labyrinthia? We got a schmoove!
Fucking witches, that's what.
What else would he be investigating? Oops. Pretty.
So do like the investigations of this game play out like a Layton game, and then the court cases play out like Ace Attorney?
Something like that. I don't. It's been a long time. I think there's like a proper like Ace Attorney investigation thing to it. I don't remember exactly though.
There's no one here.
This is puzzling.
Speaking of which, it's puzzle time. It just pushes him off the bridge.
That's
Survive.
your puzzle, Luke. Survive.
Survive the roaring rapids of the Thames.
This is puzzling. I'd normally expect to see more people here at this time.
It must be the bad weather. I guess no one wants to go out in this.
That could be it, although I'm also sensing something of a peculiar presence in the
Eh,
air.
Professor, don't talk like that. Whoa! That made me jump.
Luke, over there. It's a witch.
It's Larry. It's a fucking Dementor.
Yeah, Dementor just like waved at us and then disappeared.
He just fucking farted and left.
Yikes, what was that?
A Bratho elemental.
I bet it was one of them, Professor. Let's follow it.
Wait, just a moment, Luke. There's something we should review before we go running off. The method of entering a... We gotta press the enter button, Luke. What the hell are you talking about, Professor?
Professor, he's right over there. Just go. Oh God, Professor, what happened?
The frames, Professor.
Professor, we're dying. What the? That thing just disappeared in the thin air.
Well, I certainly don't feel that same presence I did a moment ago.
Hey, Professor, what's that? Wait, isn't that Professor? It's a Spella's cloak.
Yes, it certainly looks like the cloak she was wearing.
A Spella. Where could she have gone?
Look, take a look at that. On the wall there, just next to the cloak.
Eh? Hey, there's some kind of mysterious pattern engraved here.
Indeed, I believe this may demand closer investigation.
We'll have a look. I'm gonna save again, because that little lag spike scared me.
What do you think this pattern is all about?
Well, I can't say it's a pattern I've ever seen before. I wonder what a mark like this could be doing here.
Wait a
It
second.
really does look like the eye on the Millennium Puzzle. I swear to
They're
God,
just a bunch
these
of
are just
Yu-Gi-Oh larpers.
antagonists.
Wait a second. The figure disappeared right around here, didn't it?
That's right. Not to mention, Ispella's cloak is lying right here in front of this wall. Without a doubt, there must be some kind of clue here as to Ispella's whereabouts.
Let's check it out. Wait, can you hear something? Professor! The wall's moving!
L.
Die. The sudden shifting has dislodged a number of bricks from the wall. Dredge the blocks along the wall and arrange them so the design of the wall is properly displayed.
So do a puzzle.
So how does one such as I... Okay. Brap.
So that one's, yeah. Okay, yep. No,
Okay, no, it'll automatically go in if it's like in a clear space.
that's kind of cheap.
Oh, it slides too. Oh, no, it doesn't. Okay, now we're good. Okay, that goes there. Then we got this man. And Espella is dead.
Yeah. And we've murdered her.
She has been killed. It's just a bomb.
I don't think you've watched Yu-Gi-Oh! So let me just show you how on point this is.
Look, Professor! The wall!
No, I know what the Millennium Eye looks like. I've definitely seen it.
Like,
It's like exact.
yeah, and Yuki's item was called the Millennium Puzzle because it's a puzzle that you needed to put together like that.
Oh, we got a cutscene.
Like, look at this shit.
What's this?
You missing the cutscene?
Actual spinning image. Oh!
You got circumcised, Professor!
It took me tip right off.
He just sliced it up.
Ouch!
Luke! Are you all right, Luke?
Not anymore. Not after that frame drop.
Professor, our frames have dropped.
What is this place?
What's a place like this doing behind the wall?
It appears to have been here for some time.
I wonder who could have made this place and why. It's so dark. I can barely see. Hespella! Professor, we've got to search for Hespella.
Indeed, she could be here somewhere. Although,
So, could that witch?
precisely, we should proceed with caution.
Okay.
Oh, a Spella. You're saying
Leg.
leg. It's just a trap. It's a witch leg.
Something wrapped in a piece of cloth. What can it be?
It's difficult to say what this is in this darkness.
The room gives me the creeps. Even the air feels strangely colder here. Oh,
Touch
hey,
the
Espella.
leg.
Leg. It's so dark in here.
Professor, over there.
What's this? A leg?
Quickly, let's get her on her feet.
Feet.
L. I like the L that comes over everything. Oh. I don't like this game.
Great. This is the Discord mod puzzle. Espella's hands have been tightly tied behind her back. Quickly untie her. Which rope, A or B, will not result in a knot when both ends of the rope are pulled at the same time? Oh, fuck.
Rope A or B will not result in a knot.
I
when
think-
both ends are
I
tied.
think B? I think B.
Oh, over or under. Okay, that's the question.
Yeah.
Let's go with B. I'm terrible with knots.
I think it's B.
Let's see if I've proven myself.
Duh.
Ah,
Look at that big
joy
man
of
hand.
solving puzzles.
Oh, we got 100 picker rats.
We're fucking rich!
Wait, she woke up? She was sleeping just a second ago.
Yeah,
Like,
she's...
She felt our big man hands.
a puzzle solving hands.
Espella, are you alright?
Mr. Layton, is it really you?
Yes, dear. It is me, Manhand McGee.
Mr. Layton, you really did come and rescue me.
Of course, as I've said, it is the duty of every gentleman to save a lady in trouble, unless she's a witch.
Fuck them witches.
Thank you, Mr. Layton. It's my duty too, as an apprentice gentleman. Professor, I think they're coming back.
I don't sense any immediate danger, but be sure to stay on your guard,
I
Luke.
don't sense anyone.
Right, now
No.
let's hurry up and leave this place.
Everyone knows I keep an antenna under my hat.
There's no escaping them.
I mean, you seem to have escaped them pretty well. They just left you here.
Carmine tried many times to lead me away from the witches, but as you've seen, we were unable to escape them for long. Uh-oh. What should we do, Professor?
Die.
So Carmine clapped, right?
No, we don't know how old she is. Oh no! Larry!
You keep saying that every time I make a comment like that. I think you do know how old she is.
I don't remember.
Oh no!
That figure from before.
Professor, I can hear something. It's coming from the end of the corridor.
Just as I thought. Mr. Layton, if we stay here, they'll find us.
This is bad, Professor. They're getting closer and closer.
Please,
Hmm.
at least save yourselves.
Good
I like that
idea.
They're both panicking, and he's like Minecraft villager.
There may be a way out of this. I have an idea. Please leave this to me.
All
He
right.
just punches the
There's not
witch.
much time,
Run!
so listen carefully.
They're being chased by Luigi's Mansion ghost.
Professor, they're nearly here. We're going to die. There's a lot of them. They have a lot of circumcisors.
Circumcisors?
Yeah, for scissors for circumcisions.
Well, the little guillotines from Robin Hood Men in Fight. Do you remember, have you seen that movie?
No, but I know what scene you're talking about.
Okay, we should be all set. Let's get going, Luke.
Professor, I don't want to lose it again.
Not me, Tip. I just glued it back on.
It's mine.
Uh-oh. They've discovered bridge machinery.
They know that we'll take the frames. We're too slow.
What'll atheism do to save you now, Professor?
Where's your atheism now?
Hand over the girl.
Luke's in the cloak. They're explicitly not showing your face. It's Luke. That's a Millennium item.
Maximilian Pegasus is in that cloak.
Oh, did they make like a straw copy, like a broom or something?
No, it is.
It is Luke. Luke on stilts. He's angry. Look at that man. Oh, proud. So where's Espella? Oh, they put her in a cargo container.
Lag boat.
So you enjoy playing silly little tricks?
Yes.
That is my thing. Have you not heard of me?
You didn't think we'd just give ourselves up, did you?
So tell me, just who are you, witches? And why are you so determined to capture Espella?
Fools. It's yourselves you should be more concerned about. Do you have any idea of what it means to involve yourself with that girl?
No, actually.
It would seem not.
What do you mean?
The pair of you have unknowingly walked right into the middle of the story.
The middle of the story?
You'll soon see what I mean.
But we're at the prologue.
With your very own eyes.
Professor! She just disappeared!
I wonder what she could have meant by that.
I don't know, but I have a bad feeling about all of this. Do you think she's just trying to scare us because she lost?
That's pretty fucking petty.
At any rate, we should try to reach Espella.
I'm gonna like lose at like a Smash tournament or something. I'm just gonna be like, you've involved yourself in the story. Just...
I know where that ship was headed.
And then you just
Let's head
vanish.
to the port and meet Espella when she arrives.
Right, and then we can give her back this book.
No, that boat's going to Brazil.
Professor, the book! It's...
Hmm?
Oh, somebody 3D printed an actual Millennium puzzle that you can put together. That's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool. Uh-oh.
Have a book. Just take a look. In
a book. You are the book.
Not.
I think this is a puzzle. I can go anywhere. Suck.
My dark poor frames. Leave him alone, please. Oh my god, what's happening?
Alright, Layton, explain this.
It's just like, this shit's magic, man.
I give up. Dead.
Yeah, end of game. Bye.
In the sequel.
L. I do like that the transition is just a big squiggly L.
You want to say? I'd love to save game. Thank you.
No Phoenix Wright for us.
Professor DeFuck.
Do the Mario swing your arms from side to side. Come on, let's go. Let's try to do the Mario. Mario, oh, I got it now. You got it. It's the Mario. Do the Mario swing your arms from side to side. Come on, let's go. Let's try